That's new. They must have did that with the update. Must have did that with the update. What the fuck? I was finna say they tried to freak out. Ah, and I hope that they ain't just counting it now as me starting my 2 minutes. Ah, man, I think I let a WTF go. Ah, my God. Magaga, that's Trump new slogan, Magaga. Did you know that?
No.
You ain't know that? It's Magaga, making America glorious and great again. Magaga, you know what that sound like? That sound like getting fellatiated, like because that's what the Republican Party got to do to Trump. You know what I'm saying? Right away, yeah. What's going on? People appreciate that shit, man. Get them likes up through the roof, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, yeah. We got some stuff today, though, man. I've been looking into this story that everybody been talking about that done been going viral about the girl who got killed in Mexico, and they originally said it was alcohol poisoning, and the autopsy showed her neck and her spine was broke. You know what I'm saying? And so they look into it, and they find out that they find a video of a girl, one of like her friends she came with. One of the girls was beating her up, and the other one, it was a, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to get canceled, right, by the, so I'm gonna just say it was a zesty dude recording. And so it was like her, I think it was like two girls and two zesty Americans, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, you ain't gonna fight back, you ain't gonna, like, bro, you a fucking man, you ain't gonna break this shit up. Oh, my bad, I guess he a queen, finna bust his bussy open or whatever these let me see in my past 2 minutes, whatever these niggas be talking about, you know what I'm saying? You don't listen to me when I say the N-word. You close your ears, young lady, when I'm saying the N-word, okay? No, I'm just talking shit. But nah, for real, for real. Look, she had to put her hood. This the hoodie episode today. We going low. Everybody gotta wear their hoodie. Everybody out there today watching, put your hoodie on. We going low for this one, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so nah, it's crazy because dude sitting there watching it. It was another girl in there too. I'm gonna show y'all. It's hard to get a hold of this video because of the graphic nature of the video, and in the video, the girl that they were beating up didn't have any clothes on, so it's hard to even get this video. And I can't. When I show y'all the video, I'm not even gonna be able to show y'all the whole exact video, you know what I mean? But I show y'all some of it so y'all could kind of get an idea of it, right? But yeah, and it's hard to look at, dude, because like I hate to see somebody that clearly don't want to fight getting beat up by somebody, and the person beating them up know that they not trying to fight back. I hate seeing that shit. I ain't no hero, none of that shit like that, but them are the situations where I be wanting to be like, fight me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this motherfucker don't want to fight clearly for whatever reason. Like, fight me, I'll fight your ass. Remember dude on what was that movie, Tombstone? I'll be your Huckleberry. I'll be your Huckleberry. Like, yeah, I'll be your damn Huckleberry motherfucker. You know, but nah, beating up on somebody that ain't trying to fight you back ain't never cool. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't a fair fight, you ain't really win. Jumping people, that really ain't cool. And in this situation, you 2,000 miles away from home with some people you thought you could trust, and you see, I feel like this, okay? Because I don't even want to get too deep into it before I show y'all. Because I'm going to actually show y'all this one towards the end. So I'm going to give y'all a little prelude. But I feel like this. If you in a situation and let's say you go out of town or something like that, you with people that, you know, are supposed to be your friends, y'all supposed to be going out of town having a good time or something like that, and now they encouraging y'all to fight and all that, like a girl is fighting you and you see, or she is attacking you basically, because that's what it was. The girl was attacking her. So the girl is attacking you and you see nobody else really breaking it up like that. I mean, essentially, you can't trust nobody. You can't trust none of them. You can't even really, you really can't even fight back. If you ain't, I mean, you can fight back to defend yourself, but if they encouraging you to fight, they sitting around with phones, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that's a whole, you in a lose-lose situation. Somebody, people that's doing that, they plotted that. Either they plotted that or they just the type of people where they would do anything to you. They would let anything. I wouldn't trust nobody for the rest of the trip. You know, that's probably why she wasn't trying to escalate the situation, because they like the dude, like, ah, you ain't gonna fight back. She like, nope. I heard her. I don't know if nobody else heard her on the video, but she actually said, nope, like, I ain't even finna fight back. And I know the feeling. It's like, what I'm gonna do, fight back and y'all jump me, or you know what I'm saying? They know what we gonna do, fight 2,000 miles away every day, shit like that. So it was a fucked up situation. And I know she probably felt like she was trapped, but we gonna get into it though. And then the next thing I'm gonna tell y'all about is I hate to get on this dude again, cause goddamn it, he's so annoying, and but we got to do it because he lost his mind on live TV. Hershel Walker. I'm talking about, when I tell y'all he lost his mind, literally, he lost his damn mind on TV. He was at a debate and he get to talking about vampires and werewolves and how he want to be a werewolf. And Cindy think I'm joking. She think I'm making up black man werewolf stories. You know what I'm saying? This is a black senator who want to be a werewolf, Cindy. You think that's funny? He need help. See, white folks don't care. They put their hoods on and all the rules go out the window. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just talking. Y'all know I'm not gonna never have no white girl on here without messing with her and shit. But Cindy, this one of my people though, one of my best friends. Just on the sidebar. But nah, real shit though. No, so this black dude want to be a werewolf or a vampire or something like that, man. And he get up there and he losing his mind. And white people was laughing at him. They was entertained by him. They didn't say, this black man's having a seizure and he needs help. He's talking about goddamn werewolves and vampires. They sat up and laughed at him and was entertained. They might as well have just said, dance, boy, dance, boy.
Dance.
Don't worry, y'all. Don't worry, y'all. Wakanda forever, y'all. Wakanda forever, y'all. We just ain't gonna look down. No. I'm fucking dumb. But nah, so we gonna get into do mental breakdown, and then last but not least, two guns in the building, moderation game. We got big tools on deck. Watch what you say. Watch what you do. You might get moderated. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so we gonna get into this last thing. Donald Trump holding people hostage when he was announcing his presidential run the other day. He had people at his impromptu rally or whatever you want to call it, and they wanted out. And Trump blocked the doors though. On what? That shit ain't insane. That shit is fucking insane, dude. Blocked them in. That's crazy. Y'all remember that time Barack Obama spray painted himself orange and blocked a bunch of people in a room? Whoop, nobody's getting out this motherfucker. Remember that? Hell the fuck no, you don't. You don't remember that because Barack Obama was normal. Hey, Cindy. Jesus. I'm telling y'all, man. Hold on, let me move this for you. I got my camera set up to a certain scene. Go ahead and spark that up too. My mama don't like me smoking. She don't like me to smoke when I do my podcast. Hold on, let me check something out one time, y'all. All right, cool. We good. All right. Oh. I almost showed you guys my analytics.
Now you sound like Steve Urkel.
You know, when you talk technical, you gotta. I do that shit. I don't know why I do that shit. Whenever I tell somebody something technical and I think it's finna sound stupid or it's finna sound extra stiff, I always just go into my black nerd voice. I almost showed you guys my analytics. But nah, for real though, I like this shit, like this YouTube and all that, cause I've been learning how to check my analytics, and I've been learning how to check like my numbers and compare different stuff. Like I could look for different things and be like, oh, okay, so that thumbnail caught more people. Oh, okay, so more people find my video this way than that way. Oh, boom, pam, pee, ping, pow, pee. So I could imagine like if I had a team, like imagine a YouTube channel that got like a team, some people that work on the show, then some people that like work behind the scenes. But maybe if I start to get enough money, I will put a little like MacWorld Media actual like team together or something. You know what I'm saying? I know my shit. I know my shit. So just about showing other people and positioning people where you need them to be. Get them likes up, man. You know what? Let me tell y'all something. When you walk in my house, don't come in the refrigerator. Don't just walk in the house, go in the refrigerator, make a sandwich, ask Cindy where the mayonnaise is. You know what I'm saying? And she don't even know where the mayonnaise is, okay? And make a glass of nasty ass Tang and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then just walk out. Come in and hit the like button. Take your shoes off your feet. Don't walk on my carpet in my channel, okay? Hit that motherfucker. If y'all don't hit the like button, look, I'm sending white girls and all black to y'all house. It's like 5 of them I know, you know what I'm saying? And they all got Wisconsin accents, you know? Oh, shit. All right, let me stop, man. We got a good show for y'all, though. We gonna get into it, as y'all know. Start this thing out with some music. And I gotta go stealth for a second to my transition screen so I could smoke some weed. Because my mama don't want me to smoke weed, and I'm smoking weed right now, Mom, okay? I'm grown, I'm 30, I'm in my 30s, and you're not gonna stop me from smoking. See, that's what happened when you around white people. You just naturally rebel against your parents. No, Mom! Y'all hear me every day telling my mom, like, hey, Mom, I love you. And now I got her over here. No, Mom, I'm smoking weed today, Mom. I don't care. No, I don't care if you're putting me out the house. No, I'll go live with my dad. I'll go live with my dad. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but for real, we got one for y'all today, man. We gonna get into some music, then we gonna get this thing going. MacWorld, let's go. High mood, yeah, my money real long like a movie with De Niro. That's a movie where the hustler is the hero. I came up from zero, not a bag that I smoke, louder than Janine Pirro. Moving with De Niro, where the hustler is the hero. Yeah. I came up from zero. Now the bag I smoke is louder than Janine Pirro. Money real long like a movie with De Niro. That's the movie. Hey, money real long like a movie with De Niro. Look. Money real long like a movie with De Niro. That's a movie about De Niro where the hustler is the hero. Yeah. I came up from zero, not a bag that I smoked, not a Janine Pirro. And you just a zero. I might come up with a diamond on my earlobe. Come here, ho, what they hit for? Just let me know. Do you fear the deer, bro? Took the bitch to Deer District. Yep, a task, get a tisk, get this money, almost missed it. I rolled through. I'm here to visit. What is this? The capital. I'm at the house with a ratchet hoe. I'm at her though. She got the facial. I left and then told her that I need to make it spatial because she's crowding me. You know that I'm about a G, a dollar. If you can hear what I'm saying, then holla. Money like De Niro. That's a fucking movie where the hustler is the hero. Told your ass that I came up from zero. Now the bag that I smoke is louder than Janine Pirro. Might pull up with diamond in my earlobe, wrist off. Looking like I had a motherfucking pitfall because it's iced up. Is it broke, y'all? Nah. Is you ballin', do a roll call. It's like the bench, but we coming up, we own y'all. The first string, Hall of Fame, and it's all the game. It's all the same, and y'all niggas, yep, are awesome lames. Y'all ought to change, but I know that shit is hella hard. I come through the fucking lane, and I bogart. I try to see what hand you got and pull your whole card. And then I will just shop your ass around like Kmart. And if you gotta do something else, then the K start to speaking for me. You fucking dummy. I told your ass how I run the shit when it's about the money. When it's about the money. Told your ass that this motherfucking money real long, like a movie with De Niro. That's a movie where the hustler is the hero. I came up from zero, now that bag that I smoke louder than Janine Pirro. Like Judge Pirro, that bitch yelling. Ain't no telling what crazy shit she on. MacWorld. It's a beautiful world. Is that your phone? See? Right away, right when we get things started, man, the man want to stop us, y'all. The man trying to shut us down. Nah, I'm just talking shit. What's going on with y'all, man? Got my lovely guest here with me, Cindy. She said, "What's uppers?" But yeah, nah. So right away, man, we gonna get right into the topic at hand. You know, I've been keeping y'all kind of updated with the political goings-ons and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my guy say Cindy Lauper. Ain't that 99 Luft Balloons? Is that Cindy Lauper? 99 Luft Balloons? We finna go full 80s in here for real. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but for real though, I want to keep y'all updated as much as I can, because I know a lot of people ain't got no goddamn love for no politics and really don't see no incentive in keeping up with it. And to a certain extent, I don't blame y'all. But while it's going on and it's something that affects us sometimes very directly and sometimes indirectly, I like to just keep up with certain aspects of it that I feel like is important, you know, to us and shit, right? So one of the things going on right now is Donald Trump. You know, he called himself running again. If y'all remember, I told y'all he was just running to get revenge. He wasn't really running, you know, like, oh, I want to be president again, man. I want to make a change. I think I could do it this time. But, you know, he was running on some bullshit. Like, I want to get revenge on the party that I was running for and they didn't support me. And none of my candidates got picked in the midterm. So now I'm finna announce my presidency 2 years early in 2022 for 2024, just so I could start fake campaigning and talk shit about everybody that I think might be running that could beat me. You know what I mean? It's crazy, you know? But you know, this fool always keep a trick up his sleeve. And one thing that was funny was during this presidential speech, during this, you know, the speech when he was announcing it yesterday, this fool messes around and you know, he announces it at Lago, where he do all this shit at, basically his house. You know what I'm saying? He live on a golf course, and it's a golf course, retirement home, ballroom, all type of shit, right? It's a all purpose, right? So that's where he at, and Hold on once. Let me see something. He live on the golf course. And that's where dude is currently at this point in time. And with his presidential run or whatnot, he just happened to be announcing shit out there too. Like, you know, usually you would have this big press conference, you will go, he might do it somewhere prestigious or something like that. No, I mean, he doing that shit right in his cafeteria at the retirement home golf course place. You know what I'm saying? First of all, that's the first red flag. Second off, his daughter wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Just look at the headline. Oops, I'm gonna show y'all the headline. Y'all see this? You see what it say? What that say? Trump is back by unpopular demand. Oops, you can't see the demand. Look, Trump is back by unpopular demand. So that's the feeling in the air. And I mean, you know, I could cook his ass all day, but you know, I can't cook him better than what's his name?
Thank you for watching. Thanks for coming. I appreciate that. We have so much to get to tonight. And of course, I want to start with a young presidential hopeful named Donald Trump, the elephant in the room who is back by unpopular demand. It was I don't know if you watched this, but it was quite the scene at Lago last night, starting with this entrance set to a song from the musical Les Mis. Here they come. It's former First Lady Melania with her husband, John Valtrex. And I can think of no better way to kick off another Trump campaign than with Les Miserables. It's a musical about a criminal with a hot daughter who gets away with it in the end. And sorry, I should have said spoiler alert. I didn't mean to. Whatever the soundtrack, Trump is waddling for president again. You know, he hasn't actually conceded the last election yet. If he won that, you know, if he beat Joe Biden in 2020, as he constantly says he did, he shouldn't even be allowed to run. He's termed out now. That's 8 years. But one of the reasons he's running again is try to.
Yeah, so that's something that somebody asked about. It's funny that he talking about it, that Jimmy Kimmel was talking about it, right? And that's why I called him what's his name, because I was about to call his ass Jimmy Fallon. But I'm like, dude, ain't Jimmy Fallon. Who the hell is this? It's Jimmy Kimmel. I'll be tripping, right? But that's one of the things somebody brung up that like what he talking about right now that I was thinking about. Somebody in the comments on a video I was watching, they said, so he ran for president once, right? And nobody usually do this shit, just keep running for president over and over, even if especially if they just lost, like just trying to run again, right? But we know he trying to escape legal trouble. He literally running from the law, right? So he ran once and then he ran again and he lost. So he running again. Do this count as a second term or do it start back over and now it's his first term again and he can do two? You see what I'm saying? Did that make sense?
I don't know.
Okay, so listen. Hold on. So a president serves 2 terms, right? You know that, right? So they serve 4-year term and then they serve another 4-year term. So you know he did 4 years, right?
Right.
And then he ran to do his next 4 years, but he lost.
Right.
So then now let's say he running this time, right? Now let's say he win 4 years. Do that count as 8 full years? Or does it start over like this is only his first term again and he can run for another one after this? You know what I'm saying?
He shouldn't even be allowed to run again.
He shouldn't even be. I feel like he shouldn't even be allowed to run while he facing all type of criminal charges, especially like open rape cases and shit like that. Yeah, E. Jean Carroll, the lady he raped, she after him. He had to testify. He just got the pose for that. And you know, he Donald Trump thing is just blocking cases in court, but he got too many cases to block them all. But yeah. My mic wasn't on, my bad. But I was just saying too, you know, nigga, you extra smart. And if you know that shit, if it start over as one term or if it run concurrent, you know, like if it's only two, if he doing back to back, let me know, because I got a feeling his ass gonna keep trying to skip a year so he can keep running forever. You know what I'm saying? That seemed like some shit he'll do. Okay, this is my off presidential year. Okay. This is my on year. Okay. You do what I say. Build the wall. Nah, Donald Trump impression needs some work. Cindy laughing at it. She like it. But it needs some work, I know. Let's go. Let me let him cook, though, man.
To slow down the many criminal investigation he's at the center of right now. He's basically a bank robber on the run from the cops, and the White House is a dumpster behind an Arby's he's trying to hide in. He gave a weird, rambling speech with so many false statements, it makes you wonder where he's even getting them. I don't know if he's making them up, but he bragged about many imagined accomplishments and seemed especially proud that he never got us into a war.
They said during the 2016 campaign that if he becomes president, there will never be a war within
Trump
weeks.
ugly as hell,
and we will
man,
have
with that makeup.
Wars like you've never seen before. It will happen immediately, and yet I've gone decades without a war, the first president to do it for that long a period.
It's gone decades without a war. Even
Dude said he been the first president to go decades and decades without a war. Bro, you was only in office for 4 years. What is you talking about? Dude, is it when you lie and you just know that people just ain't never gonna call you out on it, you just gonna start just lying. You know, we all just seen Abraham Lincoln just come in here and endorse me, didn't we? Didn't we? You know it. You know it. You know it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just lying. Just don't even respect reality no more. Oh yeah, I got it, Mellis. Good looking out. Millset Rose in the building, cousin Mellis. That's my brother right there, damn it. Arnell, I got a friend for you. Her name is Cindy Lauper. And she said, hey Arnell. Nah, but this my cousin Arnell though. You gonna meet her. Everybody that know me know two people.
Okay.
Everybody that know me know two people. A little bitty, 4'3" white girl named Rosie.
Yeah, definitely not her.
And my cousin Arnell, who's been my road dog forever. Hey, Mellis, I was thinking about when I caught the bus over there to see you. See, Arnell, he an international businessman now. He on his way out the country next month. His wife overseas and all that, right? But he used to be, he had a hot boy stint in life, right? And back when Arnell was cutting up, you know what I'm saying? It's funny because, you know, we was close like this. And I remember when I came to see him in the halfway house one time, I want to say it was off Fond du Lac or something like that. If you remember that shit, bro, let me know. But you remember I caught the bus to come see you over there in the little like halfway house or transitional place or whatever. Arnell used to be thugging. Man, listen, I got this girl, she came over here. These two girls came over here the other day. Yep. He say that's the one, bro. I remember I caught the bus over there. Like, I'm like, man, I'm finna go see my cousin and shit, man. This my cousin that started me watching anime. He was finna leave out of town because his people's from Chicago. He was finna leave out of town, and before he left, he had I want to say it was like MD Geist and something else, and he had start telling me about it. And I started watching that shit, and that was the start of me watching anime. And he left out of town, and I couldn't even tell him, like, yeah, I watched your anime while you was gone and yada yada, because he left out of town, bro. I think he was gone for a long time too, bro. I can't even remember and shit. But yeah, that's my brother though, man. But anyway, so I got a sacrifice for you, a human sacrifice, and you know, let me know when you want it. No, I'm just. But nah, yeah, you know, Trump ass out here tripping and shit. And he was holding these people hostage and shit. So we gonna get to
Even
that.
Donald Trump thinks his 4 years in office felt like decades. I have to say, he poked a lot of fun at Joe Biden, but he seemed kind of out of it. He was so low energy, we might have to start calling him Jeb. He was reading from a teleprompter, which he doesn't like to do, and he turns it into a conversation with himself. He'd be like, we promised to build the wall, and we built the wall. We did build the wall. We completed the wall, and now we will build more wall. Like he's just chatting with his own words. And while he may not have started a war for decades, Captain Bone Spurs has a plan to strike fear in the hearts of our adversaries with the mother of all missile defense systems.
Right, undercover Agent Orange, or what?
Of these missiles and the power of a word that I refuse to say, nuclear.
The word that I refuse to say. Bitch. How you go? Did he refuse? Bro, you refused to say it for all of about 5 seconds. Hey, this the funniest thing about Donald Trump. It be sometimes, and I swear to God, now this my favorite Trump impression that I do. I got an impression of everybody, they always come to me naturally. But my favorite version of Trump that I do is where he tell a lie and he make that face like the lie came out of nowhere and he can't even believe it. He be like, of course he'd be like, we could all drink bleach to get rid of COVID. And they be like, did you drink bleach, Mr. President? Of course I did. And he get to making this face like he don't know where to lie. Nigga, you just told that lie. You're the one who just told that lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog is ridiculous. And I'ma say this. Nigga was orange at first, but look at me on the screen in my thumbnail and look at him. This nigga going full blackface. That ain't orange no more. Dude trying to look black. I'm calling it right now, and I'm offended, okay?
I'm offended too.
Yeah, you better be offended too. Because Donald Trump is out here in blackface, and all white people within a 5-foot radius of me need to be offended about it, okay? I need allies, okay? We're gonna need some allies, you guys, okay? Jesus Christ. But nah, dog out here tripping when he tell them lies and he act like they just came out of thin air like some flies and shit. That's the funniest Donald Trump I like to see. Let's go. Oh, y'all hear his plan for
just
drug
refused
dealers?
to
We
say
gotta
it,
go to
and then
that.
he's got the plans right for the dummies who fall.
And I said, President, do you have a drug problem? No, we don't. He looked at me like I didn't know what I was doing. He said, no, we don't have a drug. How come you don't have a drug problem? He said, quick trial. What?
First of all, this conversation he talking about he had is fake as fuck. You know what I'm saying? He said, I looked at him. I said, President G, do you have a drug problem? He looked at me like, I didn't know what I was doing. Bro, these stories you be telling me, these stories be fake as a motherfucker, bro. I ain't finna, listen, one thing you not finna do, I don't give a fuck who you is. Arnell, you my brother, but listen, you ain't finna sit up and tell me no fake ass story like this. I ain't finna sit up and listen to nobody just lie to my face like, dude is telling this fake ass story. I gotta go back just so y'all can hear how fake this story is he telling.
To America's drug problem. Pay attention to the crowd's reaction here.
Fake
In
Tim.
China, when I was with President Xi, I said, President, do you have a drug problem? No, we don't. He looked at me like I didn't know what I was doing. He said, no, we don't have a drug. How come you don't have a drug problem? He said, quick trial. What is a quick trial? I sort of knew. What is a quick trial? That's where if you get caught dealing drugs, you have an immediate and quick trial, and by the end of the day, you're executed. That's a terrible thing. But they have no drug problem.
You're cheering.
This man is psychotic. That's y'all president. I'm holding her responsible for Donald Trump.
No.
I'm holding her responsible for Donald Trump. Listen, this fool just said he want to kill drug dealers by the end of the day. He want to have a quick trial, not just a quick. He said a quick trial, but meaning an execution though. Dude want to execute people. He don't want no due process. This y'all president. He want to run for president, the highest office in the land. He don't want no due process. He don't want no legal rights or nothing like that. He don't want no fact finding, no discovery, no witnesses. He want people dead by the end of the day. Like, man, and you know what? I'm on drugs. So I don't like it. I'm on drugs. I do recreational drug. Where's the recreational drugs that we was on? Where's look, I'm on recreational drugs. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of you motherfuckers that's watching this are on recreational drugs too. So what happened when he said, I had a conversation with George Washington. He said, Trump, what are you doing, Trump? I said, I don't know, George Washington. What should I do? And he said, get rid of everybody that drinks Casamigos, Trump. Now y'all look, now y'all want to fight the revolution now. You alcoholic Milwaukee motherfuckers. Because everybody here is alcoholics. So don't think because I'm on recreational weeds, you know what I'm saying, that he ain't gonna come after whoever else he want. But he ain't even gonna get that far because his presidential run ain't going how it's supposed to.
I want to say, if you love the idea of these, how sick do you have? They're cheering for quick trials and same-day executions. How sick do you have to be to clap for that? Especially in a room full of secret cokeheads. I mean, this is, and if you guys, by the way, I just want to say, if you love the idea of these quick trials and immediate execution so much, what's with all the appeals and delays from your armies of lawyers for the many crimes you've been charged with? Let's get you right up in front of the judge. By the end of the day, let justice be done, right? I mean, it was a long night in the ballroom, but security forced them to stay. It was like, at a certain point, people were trying to leave the ballroom, but security forced them to stay. It was like a room full of Melanias begging to be set free. Even Fox News cut away from his speech before it was over. Not only that, this is the cover of Trump's beloved New York Post today. You can see the only mention is all the way at the bottom. It says, Florida man makes announcement. And then when you go to page 26, this is real. This article, little article, says, been there, done that, and that's that. His cholesterol levels are unknown, but his favorite steak is served with ketchup. That's the story. They put in the known, but his favorite steak is served with ketchup. That's the story.
Listen, a motherfucker that eat a charred steak with ketchup, you're a psychopath. You're psycho, bro. Why would you eat a charred steak with ketchup? You know how gross that is? And you supposed to be rich. You know what Trump remind me of? Money can't buy you class. Hey, what's going on? My cousin Kenya in the build, my beautiful cousin in Africa. What's going on, Kenya? Thanks for checking out the show. But it's so crazy because he eating a leathery ass steak with ketchup. Donald Trump remind me of this movie Beverly Hillbillies, where these people, they was like hillbillies and they had got a whole bunch of money and shit. But they was just still some hillbillies, so they moved to Beverly Hills and they was just still doing hillbilly shit. Bro, Donald Trump is not no type of socialite by no account. And even what his whole thing was, like, the New York socialites kind of always shunned him. That's why he kind of got a problem with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, his whole thing always been trying to get revenge on people because he don't really know what the hell he doing. And when the pedal hit the metal, He act like he a real estate dude, but when it come down to it, he really don't know what the fuck he doing. He don't know what he be talking about. And a lot of people from his past know that about him. A quick fact you probably ain't know about Donald Trump was Donald Trump had a casino before. And what he did was he got this casino. Soon as he got the casino in his name, he started advertising it. He lied to get the casino like he had more money than he did. That getting away with the lie for him was the accomplishment. So now that he got a casino, he got all these slot machines in there, and he got all this, you know, tables and everything set up. But you know, a casino is set up so the house always win. That's how they make their money. You really come in there for the thrill of the game and the lights and all that, whether your ass know it or not, right? But a casino was set up so the house win. Tell me why people was going in Donald Trump casino and everybody was just pulling the slot machine and just winning jackpots. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else coming there. They like Donald Trump. They like Donald Trump, sir. They like, you need to have your slot machine serviced. They haven't been serviced and set right yet for gaming. No, I don't need to do anything. Excuse me, I'm not paying anybody to do anything, okay? You need to get out of here. You need to leave before I call security. You know what I'm saying? So folks is walking in this casino like, so you know what this is all a true story. I promise you can't make this shit up. This what this idiot did. This casino is losing money. So you know what he said? You know how he tried to offset it? I'm finna build another casino next door to it. Listen, so now he got two casinos competing with each other. This one can only take money away from that one. That one can only take money away from this one. People walking into this one like, ding, you know what I'm saying? Getting big ass jackpots. So they not going over to the casino where people were set to lose to offset the casino where people were set to win. So you got one casino losing money because people won't even go there, and the other casino losing money because motherfuckers is walking in like, everybody walking in winning, walking out. Hey, bro, take a couple quarters down to the slots at the Trump Taj Mahal, bro. Folks are just going, walking out with money. I promise this ain't a made-up story, so you can't make this level of idiocracy up. And speaking of levels of idiocracy you can't make up, that brings me to my next story. Herschel Walker, this fool literally lost his mind on stage in public. I know y'all like, what do you mean? What do you mean, Mr. Mac? How did Herschel Walker lose his mind? Okay, tell me, and this is why this is going on, I'm gonna have to look over at Cindy for the ancestors, because she needs to answer for why the white people are laughing at this seizure that this man is clearly having. Y'all ready for this? I don't think y'all ready for this, but I'm gonna let y'all hear this anyway, man. This just, oh yeah, by the way, black people, this just set us back like 300 years. I don't even know. I might have to ask y'all if y'all eating y'all cornbread after y'all watch this. Hold on.
I want to tell you to keep the faith. Oh, you ever watch a stupid movie late at night hoping it's going to get better, don't get better, but you keep watching it anyway? Because the other night I was watching this movie. I was watching this movie called Freak Night, or some type of night, but it was about vampires. I don't know if you know vampires are cool people, are they not? But I'm going to tell you something that I found out. A werewolf can kill a vampire. Did you know that? I never knew that, so I didn't want to be a vampire anymore. I wanted to be a werewolf. But then anyway, as I'm watching this movie, and then you can tell how stupid it is because it's 1 in the morning. So I'm watching my TV, these kids watching their TV, a vampire kill on their TV. So you know it's kind of stupid, but I'm still watching though. As I'm watching this show, what was funny, these kids had a vampire in their attic at their house. So they was watching their TV. Now I'm watching my TV as they watch.
Is this not a seizure? Is this not a fucking seizure that he having? Do y'all know what he so far keeping up with the story? Do y'all know what the fuck Herschel talking about? Now I came on and you know how you watching the movie. And you watch the movie at night and you know a movie's stupid, but you keep on watching the movie get better. But the movie don't get no better, but I watch a movie right and we know vampires some cool dudes. This is a seizure. I'm holding Cindy accountable for this segment. Let's go.
watching their TV, or they see the vampire killer on their TV. So they win this contest to bring this actor. Now, y'all got to stay with me. Bring this actor who's a vampire killer from their TV to get rid of this real life vampire, and they're at it. So as this actor comes to their home, he got all the right stuff. He got all the right stuff because, you know, got to have a stake and got to have a thing to kill him in the heart. And he got a necklace of garlic because that worked. I don't know what it does, but it worked. You got to have a cross because it burns. I know that worked. And then all of a sudden, this is what was so funny about it. As they're walking through the house, this guy's got the holy water. He's blessing the house, this actor. Now, he's all fake. He's blessing the house with his holy water. They walked upstairs, and this vampire looking real good in this black suit. Whoa, that sounds like Senator Warnock, doesn't it? Looking all good in this black suit, floated from the ceiling. He floated from the ceiling looking good and cool. And I'm thinking, whoa, they better get out.
All right, so I played about 2 more minutes of it. Do y'all know what the fuck Hershel is talking about? Somebody, please, if y'all, anybody out there watching this who is in the comments, who could comment on this, tell me what the fuck is he talking about? Vampires and werewolves coming from the ceiling, and you need some garlic, cause that work, cause I don't know, it work against what, nigga? What is you talking about? What we need garlic for? What? Listen, I'ma knock shit over if I. Let me calm down, man. This is frustrating. All right, Hershel, let's go.
Out of that house, if somebody float from your ceiling, get out of that house. That's not your house. But as he floated from the ceiling, the kids jumped behind their hero. As they jumped behind their hero, the guy jumped in front of him with this holy water, threw it on the vampire's forehead. He covered his eye. Then he took his hand away. He started laughing. And he said, that don't work. He took the cross, he put it on the vampire's forehead. And the vampire didn't even do anything. He said, that don't work. And that's the way it is in our life. It doesn't work unless you got faith. It is time for us to have faith. We got to have faith in our fellow brother. We got to have faith in this country. We got to have faith in the elected officials. And right now, that's the reason I'm here.
So, I don't know. That.
Hey, shout out to Brian Tyler Cohen for the No Lie podcast. This is one of my favorite channels too that I like watching. That's the perfect reaction. Let me show y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all the channel and everything. You know, I gotta let y'all see it. Brian Tyler Cohen. It's called No Lie. That's the name of the podcast. But that's the reaction right there. That's the perfect reaction. Like, bro, what the fuck was that? And so let me, first of all, like, just right away, I want to apologize to y'all for those like 2-3 minutes of your life you can't get back about this fucking vampire story. I don't know what he say it was about hope or something, but I ain't hear shit about shit but some vampires coming from the ceiling being some cool dudes and some garlic and some more shit, and a bunch of shit ain't work. Like, I don't know what he talking about, man. I think that was a mental break. Herschel Walker has been clinically diagnosed, and this is another true fact if y'all didn't know. He been clinically diagnosed as having multiple personalities, and I mean, he done took so many hits playing football, he can't even talk straight. He tried to talk like this. He don't even know what the word come out of his mouth. He tried to get ahead of the words that come out of my mouth. I don't even know what conversation time. Like, come on, man. That's a seizure or something, a mental break. That ain't, why would anybody vote for this dude for senator? So the fact that they getting up there trying to push him, talking about they want him for the African-American vote, just go to show you they don't respect black people. They think we just gonna see somebody black, even if he can't talk straight, can't even, nigga, we don't know about no vampires and werewolves and shit. We ain't into that shit. You know what I'm saying? So they think we just gonna vote for any damn body. And I'm gonna let you know, Sin, are we? So everybody down in Georgia, if I got any friends watching this in Georgia, you know, shout out to the 404. We in the 414. You know, do y'all due diligence, man. Get Warnock in there. Don't let Hershel get in there, man, because I ain't trying to turn on the TV and I'm trying to figure out what's going on with student loans or something like that. And this nigga talking about Frankenstein and fucking the fish, the lake monster and shit like that. I don't want to hear about that shit, Hershel. I want to hear about real shit, not imaginary fucking monsters and shit. And speaking about imaginary monsters and real monsters, I'm gonna show y'all some real monsters. These are some real monsters. The girls that did this to this girl. I'm not even gonna talk much because this the story that I want y'all to see right here. And so just keep up with it, and I'm gonna let her cook. Let's go.
Shanquella Robinson, 25 years old, left Charlotte on a trip to Cabo, Mexico on October 28th. According to reports, she would be dead not even 24 hours after landing in Mexico. Shanquella left Charlotte with a group of friends, and I'm using that word very loosely with invisible quotation marks right now. Friends. The friends have been identified as Khalif Cook, Malik Dyer, Winter Donovan, Elise Hyatt, Dejanay Jackson, and Nazir Wiggins. Allegedly, Nazir Wiggins either missed his initial flight to Mexico or it was delayed. Either way, he arrived a day later than everybody else. This is all public information put out by a North Carolina-based blog called the NC Beat. No one knows what really happened between the group of friends in the 24 hours after they landed, but new updates have emerged, and Shanquella's mother claims that she talked to her daughter that Friday night and never talked to her again.
Shanquella Robinson's parents say she took a trip to Mexico last month with a group of friends. Her friends made it back, but she didn't. They say she was found dead. They were told what happened, but they tell me tonight they're not buying it.
I just sit back and wait on God, because like...
Shit's sad, right? I just want to comment real fast before I let him go some more. She young. She look real young. She was a good looking girl, you know, and it looked like, man, she had her whole life ahead of her. And excuse me, the girls that was with her, they wasn't bad looking either. They all was some good looking girls and all that. And then they had them dudes with them. Now them dudes that was with them dudes looked zesty though. Them niggas looked like they was, I should be so lucky. They looked like they was finna Vogue or something. Nah, but for real, the one dude, the last dude they showed who kind of looked like Mystical, they actually talked to him, and they gonna show it in the video. We running into the, you know, we running in towards the end. But I'm gonna try and get through as much as I can, right? But they showed him at the end of the video, and you could tell, to me, I could tell like, oh yeah, this nigga zesty. They wasn't out here. Ain't no telling really what was going on out there. I ain't gonna say that, but he came late though. The dude who came late, so I say that he came late. And the rest of these motherfuckers, though, man, you gonna be mad when they get to the part with the video. Let's go.
Like I say, she gonna get justice.
A mystery in Mexico. How did a weekend with friends turn into a nightmare?
Something is not adding up right here.
Bernard and Salamandra Robinson say their daughter, 25-year-old Shanquella Robinson, traveled with friends from Charlotte to Cabo, Mexico on October the 28th.
I spoke with her Friday evening. She was having dinner. And I never spoke with her again.
The next day, their world changed.
On Saturday evening, they called and said she wasn't feeling well, and they was gonna call a doctor. But when they called, the doctor hadn't arrived yet, but they said she had alcohol poisoning.
They say they were told their daughter died from alcohol poisoning, but they don't believe that. They say they've heard different stories, and none of them add up.
We received...
It's crazy because they saying that the daughter died of alcohol poisoning, and they had to get the body and have a independent autopsy done. But initially, the friends called right away and said the daughter died of alcohol poisoning. Now, mind you, this is down in Cabo. This happened in the Airbnb. You know, they get a lot of tourists money and stuff like that. So they might not have wanted that bad publicity. It might have just took what the friends said at face value. Because right away, I was thinking when I seen the story and she said the friends called her and was like, you know, she died of alcohol poisoning. I'm like, how the fuck they know? Like, how y'all know? Y'all some doctors and shit now. Y'all got y'all degrees. Y'all did some type of alcohol test on her, and then how the hell she the only one that died of alcohol poisoning? Where the poison alcohol, or the ridiculous amount that she drunk with all y'all and y'all straight, but she just drunk out her fucking mind and shit, and no, it wasn't drinking with nobody. Like, go on a trip with a bunch of people to go off in the corner and drink by yourself. That don't make no damn sense. You know what I'm saying? So if shit wasn't adding up, let's go.
The autopsy report on Thursday, and it said that her neck had been broke, and she had a back.
That's fucked up.
Cracked. So that took it to a whole nother level.
In a statement, the U.S. Department of State said, quote, "We are aware of these reports, protecting."
Hey, let me just say this. Let something happen to my daughter, and I get a report back or something like that talking about it. Her neck got broke or some shit like that, and it was like some people was with her. Dude, y'all might as well. Y'all ain't gonna see me no more. I'm gonna pack up everything. I'm gonna make sure I got everything straight. Then I'm going and hunting everybody down. Everybody that was with her. I'm going to hunt everybody down. You know what I'm saying? And don't shadow ban this video because I said I'm hunting them down. I didn't say what I was going to do to them, YouTube. So don't say I'm this no threat or nothing like that. But listen, something like that happened to my daughter or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, knock on wood. Let me knock on some goddamn wood. This wood ain't real. Let me knock on this wood. But nah, some shit like that ever happened, it's over for me. It's over for me. Ain't no, and I know they hurt, and I know they want to do something, and they older people though, so they ain't finna go slide, like, you know what I'm saying? But ooh, that's hard, man, to lose a child to it, and like who was with a bunch of friends, and like some, you ain't getting answers, and you find out like it was some violence and some shit. Like, hell no, that's too much. That's too much for my soul to bear. My soul wouldn't be able to bear that shit, dude. Like, I know myself, I wouldn't be able to do nothing. Nothing would mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? Until I got right off of that shit. But let's go.
The welfare of U.S. citizens overseas is among our top priorities. Out of respect for the privacy of those involved, we have no further comment at this time. Shanquella's body arrived back in Charlotte on Thursday.
She had a heart of gold. She didn't mistreat nobody.
I mean, I can't even be a grandfather. Can't even walk her down the aisle. She gone.
Weeks later, questions remain.
We're not gonna stop until we get to the end of it.
Take it to the bottom of it.
We're gonna get to the end of this.
No, it's not gonna happen, you know. No, I've been crying, you know, I'm hurt. I'm hurting all the way around.
And the family tells me they have contacted the FBI in Charlotte to help them figure out what happened. They also say they'll hire a private
Shit is
investigator.
crazy, but they on ass though.
Their daughter will be
they gon' you could tell they gonna stay on
Let
it.
me tell you something. After researching alcohol poisoning a little bit, I found out that 6 people do die from alcohol poisoning a day. It is very rare. In most severe cases, you will die. But most cases are reported you are in a coma, you have a little bit of brain fog, you get your stomach pumped, you go home. So her dying over alcohol poisoning never sat right with anybody. I've been following this story since it first came out when her body was still in Mexico, and nobody believed it then, even though they were shaking their heads at the friends like,
that alcohol poisoning shit sound like some bullshit.
Come home, your friend died. Like, they literally left a couple of hours after she was reported dead. Everybody packed up and left. Everybody. So people were side-eyeing the friend.
Plus, like, we go on vacation, me and some of my closest friends, and one of my friends passed away. We at the 2 o'clock mark, so we going into overtime. Shout out to everybody still watching. Get them likes up, hit that like button if you ain't hit it yet. Go ahead, hit that subscribe if you ain't subscribed to the channel, and check that notification bell so you know when I drop new content. But it's just so crazy though, because they get out here with the friends and everything like that. You know, hold on, I'm gonna try and go a little bit further. Ricky Coleon, alcohol poisoning, my ass. Quella done drunk plenty liquor. Yeah, like it's so crazy. So I go out with my friends, and these are some of my best friends where I'm going on a trip out of town with them, out the country with them to make some memories. And you know, one of my friends die, or one of our friend group died. I'm supposed to be shattered about that shit. Right? Am I tripping? Like you would be like if you go out with one of your, and these are your close friends, like they packed up, left. Like it don't seem like it was no grieving process. It wasn't no, oh my God, I feel sorry. We should have looked out for her. We shouldn't have let her drink. It wasn't none of that. They just wanted to get the fuck up out of there and shit. And that's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why everybody accountable. But you know what happened in these type of situations like this? This the type of shit that happened in movies. This is the type of shit that happened in movies. A murder be committed and it be a bunch of people involved, and all of them, you don't know, nobody gonna trust nobody. You know what I'm saying? None of the friends, none of them gonna trust each other. Ooh, that shit. Right now, like the more people talking about it, everybody that know them want answers. And they don't want to give nobody answers. And they don't know who they could talk to. And once they put that money out there, once it come out, I don't know if they did it yet. You know what I'm saying? But once it come out that it's a reward out there for some answers, oh yeah, them answers finna come out. Y'all already know how that shit go. Ain't no honor amongst thieves or the friends of thieves. You know what I'm saying? And especially y'all killed the girl too. Oh yeah, them answers coming out. Soon as they say a reward, if our parents said today $10,000 reward, if anybody said it, $10,000 reward, all them answers coming out. Let's go.
So when this initially happened, one of her friends, Ricky, that was not on the trip to Mexico, he definitely was not, posted to Facebook and it went viral. He said, alcohol poisoning my ass. Me and Quella done drunk plenty liquor and woke up with a headache, but never no alcohol poisoning. You people are sick and do anything to save your own ass. So when his initial post went viral, I kind of feel like that's what sparked everything. And some people were on the friend side and some people were on the side of no, they actually did something. Because other people were like saying, oh, they're kids. You know, it's not their fault. Things happen when you're at absolutely nothing to even get the body back from Mexico. And they spent over $6,000 to get their daughter back. That is so sad. So when the autopsy report finally came out, stating that, you know, she had a lump on her head and broken bones, it was obvious that something else happened. And then a video was released today to social media.
Back? No. At least something. At least fight back, something.
Get up, bro. Get up.
Yeah. Quilla, can you at least fight back?
No.
Look at the top of my screen.
At least
and you
something.
can see it. At
least fight back, something.
She's sitting down on the ground, and the girl kicking on her face and punching.
Quilla, can you at least fight back?
And you hear the zesty dude. He not breaking it up, but he just saying, "Fight back! Can you fight back?" And then her other friend like, bro, get up, bro. Like, why y'all trying to instigate this fight with this girl? And I promise, like, I want to show y'all a better look at the video. But like, the girl was not trying to fight this girl. I don't know what happened, but the girl, Shanquella, was not trying to fight that other girl. And she was flinging her around, and the girl Shanquella didn't even have no clothes on. You not finna fight in a room full of people with no clothes on. And anyway, why are y'all even in the room, y'all dudes, telling her to fight why she don't got no fucking clothes on? That's humiliating. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope everybody involved in this situation either go to jail or hell or both. You know what I'm saying? Everybody involved. And this girl that's on the screen, this is who she was fighting.
Now, allegedly, the fight was between her and this Dejanay girl right here. Now, anybody named Dejanay is probably going to be like one of them fake ass friends like Dejanay off of Proud Family. You just cannot trust them. I didn't show the video in its entirety because
don't trust this hoe right here.
Shanquella was nude in the video and she was not fighting back. And it's kind of a hard video to watch when you know that now this woman is indeed deceased. But it is all over social media. It is especially all over Facebook, and it's probably showing more for me because I reside in North Carolina. But this story is making its rounds around social media. Every one of her so-called friends was sitting around watching, videotaping on FaceTime with
Crazy.
people while she was getting
Your
beat
friend
up.
sitting
One
there
of her friends was like,
watching.
oh, so you're not even going to fight back? And it's a dude being messy and a queen. So along with the...
She said it was a dude being messy and a queen. But nah, that's what he was doing. Look, man, listen, don't let me start because I ain't trying to get canceled by the LBGTQ, you know what I'm saying, community. But yeah, sitting there, you ain't gonna fight back. Like, bro, I slapped the shit out of you, nigga. Like, if I knew who you was, bro, I bet you won't fight back when I get to whooping your ass. You know what I'm saying? Sitting there watching that girl do that to that other girl, man. Like, ain't no, like, man, I don't know, man. Manhood, where is it at nowadays? But anyway, the show has come to an end. We went over 7 minutes, man. Thank you everybody for tuning in today, and check that, look into it some more, and keep up with that too. Her name is Shanquella Robinson, and this probably happened like a couple days ago. So if anybody got any info, feel free to hit me up on my channel. You know what I'm saying, MacWorld. Subscribe to the channel. You know, hit that like button if you ain't hit it yet. Hit that subscribe button if you ain't hit it yet. And thank you everybody for checking out the show today, man. I love y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all Thursday. And yeah, I'm out of here. Later.